voila, magic, voila, magic, voila, magic, voila. Y'all, what's up? I gotta give me some real background music because I like to dance. And every time I get on YouTube, I feel like I gotta do like this 1 2 1 2 intro. Like me dancing, me feeling the vibe. Because like when I go on stage, manifesting, when I hit that stage and everybody in the background, or everybody in the front row, everybody in the back row, everybody saying magic to the stage. I'm gonna start off like a little song. Y'all gonna be like, magic, 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 magic. Period. Yeah. What's up, guys? What's up to the Magic Gang, to the OGs, and to the newbies? What is up? Y'all know it's another episode of my show. Little deodorant, oh well. Still working on the intro or whatever, guys. I don't know what to call y'all. I be trying to call y'all cousins and stuff, but I feel like that's so common nowadays since we done became family on social media during the pandemic and all that stuff. So we gonna figure it out. Y'all drop some names below. Oh my God, I missed you guys. Yeah. So, what is up? I hope you guys had a great day. I had a great day. I had a long day. I had to get my hair done today. As you can see, I done sorted out these little baby hairs or whatever. And I was just like, I'm not finna sit here. I'm not finna sit here and get them back together. This is what we getting. Because I just don't have time to do that. I be in the mirror all day. This is what we coming. My eyebrows not done. I had to throw in a little bit of makeup or whatever because I just had to throw in a little schnizzle. A little something. A little 1 2 1 2. Get in front of this camera because I've been supposed to record like 3 days ago and everything just kept distracting me. So I'm like, I can't keep letting these distractions affect me. Get in front of this camera. It don't matter what you look like. All them folks care about is what you want to talk about. What you got to talk about. So I'm here and I'm showing up for myself because that's how I'm going to be able to show up for y'all. Like, shout out to Andrea. She did my hair. I would definitely drop her Instagram in the comments or in the description. She definitely did a good job. I didn't think I was going to like these, but she did good. She did really good. So I would definitely drop her Instagram. Come sit down. Sit down. He got to pee and I ain't ready to take him out yet. Go sit down. Yeah, I would definitely drop her stuff in the description box because she definitely did a good job. And my edges was definitely laid, but I got in the shower and stuff. So, oh well. We're moving past that. I had a great day, though. I had a good day. When I tell you, God has been working in and out of me. He has been working. It is the 7th day of the month. So I started this little series on the 1st. I just been going through so much that I haven't been able to record. But I'm here now, so let's just get to it. Today is, what today is? Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. And it is the first Wednesday of the month. Y'all know December started on a, what, Friday? Saturday? I think it started on a Friday. I think it definitely started on a Friday. It definitely started on a Friday. So, I was like, this week gonna be a good week because it started on the weekend and I needed to hit like a Monday for me to really start my week. Today we not drinking no wine. I ain't got none. So if you guys got some, take a shot for me. Facts. I got some water and Hawaiian punch. That's how I'm coming. Y'all, this week has been wonderful. It is Wednesday. I have gotten so much good news. So much good news. And I'm super excited about my year. Like my up and coming year, my 25th birthday. Just everything under the sun, y'all. I did my eyelashes today. I did them. I did them. I did them. I totally did them. And I feel good. Like I got in the mirror and I did my eyelashes. Let me give y'all, like, let's have a transparent moment. I try to get in the mirror and do my eyebrows, but it's like my pencil is really low and it just was not working out due to the height of my lash. The eyebrow wasn't getting with it. It wasn't getting right. So I just said, freak it. If I do these eyebrows correctly, I'll be in this mirror all day. So that's what I'll be doing. So I just threw on a little concealer, put on a little lip gloss, lip liner, and here I am. I am super excited about what we're going to talk about today because this subject and this topic is one of the most important things that I feel like I'm going to go through in life. Like, literally. Like, because of this topic, I have been able to just come out and be who I am. Be me. Like, not thinking about what the past thought or what the past was or who was in the past. Like, I am just working on myself. I am bettering myself. I am showing up for myself. Like, I am super excited. Like, YouTube has become my best friend. I love YouTube. I want to be a YouTube. I want to be a YouTube. Like, I've been very mindful of the things I say. I've been very mindful of the things that I entertain. I've been very mindful of just everything since I've been in isolation. That's the topic we're going to talk about. But since I've been in isolation, I have just been getting to know Majesty a whole nother way. Like, and I love it. Like, I'm learning patience. I'm learning compromising. Like, I'm learning sacrifice. Like, y'all, I am blooming into this beautiful, 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 excuse me, my throat itch, into this beautiful caterpillar into a butterfly. I'm blooming from the caterpillar into a butterfly. Like, my neighbor is definitely on some Jeffrey Dahmer stuff. Like, he is so aggy. He do that just to get on my nerves, but it's like I can't let that affect me. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, like I'm blooming into this beautiful butterfly, and I am just like, oh my God, like me doing my eyelashes is like a big thing for me because I'm always relying on someone to do something for me. I'm always paying for a service. I'm always spending money on things that I can learn at home. So me getting in the mirror doing my eyelashes, oh my God, you can't tell me shit. And they may not be perfect, but they're perfect to me. And that is all that matters. Because, like, when you become your own friend, you start figuring out what you can do and what you can do and putting your pedal to the metal, for sure. Like, you become your own best friend. Like, literally, since I've been in isolation, I don't care to entertain nobody. Like, I feel like I had to pour into myself so much because I've allowed myself to be I want to be petty. I want to be so petty and take my broom and just hit the ceiling. But it's like, why let him know I'm bothered? It's like, why even get him why give him the satisfaction of knowing that he's bothering me? You know what I'm saying? Like, since I've been developing into this new person, I try not to let things irritate me. Like, I try not to let little things take over a huge moment in my life or a huge moment in my world. Like, something so small can easily just be that. Like, I could go upstairs and I can knock on his door and tell him how much he's getting on my nerves. I can call the police and make a complaint about my neighbor. But it's like, for what? As I've been reading the 4 Agreements, y'all need to read that book. Don't take anything personal. Like, I've literally had to learn to stop taking things personal, stop making assumptions, be impeccable of my word, and do my best at everything. Those are the 4 agreements. So with that being said, be impeccable of my word, starting off, telling myself and allowing myself to understand that some things that just don't have to be spoken on. You don't have to react to certain things, some things, small things, things that don't matter. Like, this is literally a situation that is going to be over in a minute. This situation is not, we're going to say this situation is not detrimental to my health, to my mind, and to my wealth. So I cannot go back and forth with it. You know what I'm saying? He making all this noise. I'm not going to assume. I can, if I make an assumption, say that he's bothering me, intentionally, his intentions may not be to bother me. He just may be up there having fun in his apartment. So I'm learning, teaching myself, don't take things serious, don't take things personal, and don't make assumptions. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So I'm going to continue my podcast, my channel, and we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. But that is just like, I'm so proud of myself. Pat yourself on the back. That is growth. That is grown woman material. Like, that is like, I'm becoming a lady. Like, why allow people to know that I'm bothered? Why would I let someone know that they're making me upset? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to move past that shit. We grown now. Like, he up there having a ball in his apartment. You know, it is what it is. I'm not going to let that stop me. But being in isolation teaches you that some things are just better left unsaid. Literally, we could sit here and write a whole playlist, a whole script, a whole diary, a whole journal, a chapter after a chapter of how somebody made me feel some type of way. But I gotta keep going. It is what it is. So yeah, go majesty, go majesty, go majesty. Because I'm going to look back at this and be like, girl, look at you, bitch. You doing a good job, bitch. You doing a good job. Period. That is just so good. But yeah, as I was saying, I've been reading more. I've been going to church. I've been journaling. I've been meditating. I've been talking to God more. I've been praying. Y'all, just so much just has been happening since I just been taking a break from the world. Like, literally, sometimes you have to take a break from the world. And I read in the book Power. Y'all, let me show y'all books that I've been freaking reading, because y'all need to add this to your life. Add this to your life. Sprinkle, dickle, dickle. Sprinkle, dickle, dickle. So this is the three books I've been reading. Oh! Somebody loves you, baby. These are the 3 books I've been reading. But they'll be like, don't say my name, don't say my name, don't say my name, don't say my name. Introducing the girl of my life. Don't say my name, don't say my name, don't say my name. Darla. So yeah, I've been reading the 4 Agreements. Y'all, I'm almost done with this book. And shout out to me, because I've never finished a fucking book, and I'm 25 years old. Since I've been grown, I've never finished like a book. At least I can take accountability of that. But I am on the last chapter. And I am on the last agreement. It's one more chapter after this agreement. But I am on the 4th agreement, which is always do your best. I've been reading the Women's Study Bible. I got this about 2.5 years ago. Maybe 3 years ago. I got this Bible when I turned 21. And this book right here, Power, the 48 Laws of Power. And I was on TikTok. And before I seen this message on TikTok, I was telling myself, I'm like, okay, after I read the 4 Agreements, I'm about to start this book, 48 Laws of Power. So like, that's what I'm saying. God just, when you seek God, he'll just give you answers from every direction, literally. Like, it could be on a freaking mailbox. literally a sign. It could be anywhere. The sign could be on somebody's car. Like, you never know where you may pick up this sign from, but it's given because you've asked for it. But anyways, so I was on TikTok and this girl was talking about the 48 Laws of Power. And I'm like, wow, I got that book. And the topic and the law that she spoke about, I was like, oh my God, that is the place I am in my life. So I'm gonna give you the law. Use absence, like absence. Use absence to increase respect and honor. I'm not gonna give y'all too much because I'm still reading and, you know, I'm learning to just read things more before I speak on them. But the law of absence, being in isolation, being in solitude, distancing yourself, taking away your presence from people, oh man, that's one of the best things you can do, baby. And I had to tell myself, like, I'm about to be 25. Both relationships I've been in have not been the best relationships. I don't have children. I've lived alone for almost 4 years. I don't have close friends. I'm not entertaining anyone that I'm really into. I don't talk to my family a lot. Me and my mom aren't close. Me and my dad don't speak. Me and my sisters don't talk. And I was saying to myself, like, I'm 25, going into my 25th year. I don't have my grandmother, which we were super close. I feel like a moment in your life, you just need to be alone before you produce and have children. I feel like you should be alone, you know, before you date someone. I feel like you should be alone before you move in with someone. I feel like you should be alone before you get married. I feel like you should be alone before you go into long-term relationships. I feel like you should be alone before big things happen in your life. You have to understand the feeling of being alone. You have to understand the adjustment of being alone. Like, literally being alone, protecting your peace, understanding who you are, growing into the woman that you want to be, the guy you want to be. Like, I feel like you really have to just go through a time where you need to be alone. And I was telling myself, like, the 2 relationships I have not had the best ending with because I simply didn't know myself. I didn't know myself, so I'm always attacking that person or telling them what they doing wrong. But Majesty, look in the fucking mirror, you ain't perfect either. But I put on this act that I was so perfect is to why I always threw their flaws in their face. But see, I'm taking accountability because a lot of bitches ain't gonna say that. Period. Like, I was wrong in a lot of things when it came to my relationships, but I see that I needed to be by myself to understand where I fuck up at. I need to see myself in a different light than what others saw me. People be like, oh my God, you have the best relationship. Your relationship is this, your relationship is that. I want this relationship. Y'all are this and y'all are that. But that's the only moment that I'm showing you. Those are the moments I'm showing you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we scrapping. We hooking. Nigga, upside your head. Like, period. That used to be me. Like, that used to be me. I was very violent. I was real physical because I was just beat up inside. I'm not going to blame it on my dad. You know, as I'm growing up, I'm understanding that you cannot blame people for what they've done to you. Let it go. Literally, let it go. You have to either eat it or let it take over you. So I ate it. My daddy wasn't there. I ate it though. I'm not going to sit here and tell myself that because I am this way, because I didn't have a dad. No, baby girl, you were this way. Ooh, that's why y'all need to read the Book of Agreements. We are this way because we choose to be this way. We are domesticated. As we grow up, we are told this and we're told that and we're taught this and we're taught that. And our parents say this and our parents say that. And we start to believe what our parents and our sisters and our brothers are telling us. But you have to understand, when those people make agreements against you, you either gonna go against the agreement or become the agreement. So I had to go against daddy issues. I don't have daddy issues. I had an absent father, but what's that gonna make me be? A better mother. That's gonna make me choose who my partner is more wiser. You know, like, it's like you have to understand, like, the things that you're given, you have to make this a step stool. You have to make certain things your stepping stool, literally. How God say your enemies will become your footstool, literally. Your situations, eviction, molestation, broken heart, miscarriage, homelessness, fighting, going to jail. Use that as a step stool. Don't use that and let it affect you. You cannot let those things affect you. I had to pull myself away from the crowd to figure out what it is and where I want to go, because I was so used to blending in with everybody because of what they went through, putting what they go through on me. Baby, that don't have nothing to do with me. Your emotions cannot be my emotions no more. Whew, child, I'm trying to tell you, y'all, like, stop using what you've been through as an excuse. It's not where you come from, it's where you're going. Literally. I could sit here and call my daddy a whole lot of names. For what? Shout out to my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my daddy, because without my daddy, I wouldn't be here. Look at me. Look at me. Because of my daddy, I know how to survive. Because of my daddy, I know how to treat a man. You know what I'm saying? I know what I want in a man because I don't have that. Because of my daddy, I know how to go out here and finesse. Because of my daddy, I knew how to use that in the club to get that money out of that man that I needed and I wanted that night. You know what I'm saying? Because of my daddy, I'm going to pop my shit to the end. I used to sit here and talk about, I'm going to talk about this and I'm going to talk about that. I can't take that from my daddy. My daddy done had his life. This mine. I used to be mad at my daddy. But you cannot change people for who they are. I'm 25 almost. My daddy almost 45. He's stuck in his ways. He's stuck in them. I can't change no grown ass man. I can't change. I'm not trying to be a parent to my parent. You know what I'm saying? I had to use what he put me through. I had to take that with me and be like, hey, okay, I'm finna turn this up just a little bit. So shout out to my daddy. He ain't the best daddy. So some people may think that, but I guess he was the best daddy he could be to me. I guess, hell, it is what it is. But like I said, as I'm going through what I'm going through, I had to learn to be by myself. I couldn't call on my daddy. I couldn't ask him, hey, how you do this? Hey, how you do that? Shout out to my uncle, though, because he has told me and instilled so much in me that I know because of him, I'm going to be the best woman I can be to a man. I'm going to be the best girlfriend in my next relationship because now I know where I fucked up at. Now I know where I'm wrong. And of course, I still have learning to go, learning to do. I still have to evolve and elevate. But I know and I'm very conscious of what I do now. Oh my God, I'm such a woman. Period. So yeah, like that's that. And I hope y'all understood all that because that was a lot. We're going to jump into this chapter though. So those are the books I've been reading. You should definitely get these. Like I said, I'm not going to give you too much on this book because I am still reading. And I feel like y'all need to go read this book on your own. You see how big it is? I don't want to get no jewels yet. I'm only on the first. I started at law 16. It's 48 laws. I started at law 16, so I have a lot more to go. But it was just that law that stuck out to me. And I was like, wow, okay. This book, definitely, you need to read this book, like, for sure. You got to read this book. Like, the Four Agreements, it's good. It's so good. And then, of course, the Bible. People can have, their say-so on the Bible or whatever. And some people may feel like the Bible is this, and some people may feel like the Bible is that. But the Bible, I know what the Bible has done for me. And go back to my dad. I remember we had this conversation a couple years ago. I was really upset with my mom. I was so upset with her. And I called my dad, and I'm just like, Dad, this is what's going on. He was just like, look, open up the Bible. That's what he told me. He was like, open up the Bible and don't be confused. Don't ask where to start. Just open up the Bible. Wherever the Bible flips to, read it. He was telling me, he was like, in the Bible, whatever I was going through that day or that moment, I opened up the Bible and it's right there. So like I said, like, that was just like something I always avoided. I always avoided going to the Bible because I really had, in the beginning, I really didn't understand what the Bible was telling me. But when you have to seek God, when you sit down to seek God, you have to ask for clarity. You have to ask for knowledge. You have to ask for wisdom. Like, I've asked God a million times to just tone me down, calm me down. Like, why am I so... But that's who I am. Baby, that's your light. You're not a boring bitch. I also seen this TikTok that says, stop being afraid to be popular. God gave you this. Stop being afraid to be who you are, baby. Show off who you are. I'm a star. That's why I go through so much. That's why I fall out with so many people. Because they try to dim me. You can't dim a star, baby. You can't dim this light. Look at me. So yeah, but that's what the Bible means to me. And the Bible is a very beneficial book that you need in your life, I feel like. Even if you don't agree with what's in the Bible, still read it so you can grasp an idea of what you can go investigate and look into. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I wrote down, is my lip still popping? Of course. God, this is my lip line that I'm dropping soon. Yep. This is my lip gloss. And I'm going to do like a promo video and everything so you guys can purchase, which I'm super duper excited about. And let's go ahead and get into it. So, I just got a new job. Y'all, like I can't even say I was stressed out because that's an emotion. That is stressed out is a sign of fear. Faith and fear cannot coexist. Pick a side. You cannot have faith and also fear, because if you fear, then you have no faith. Literally. Like, I'd rather die having faith than die in fear. I used to be scared of dying, but I have faith. I know where I'm going. I'm okay with that. Literally. Like, I'm not even gonna say I was stressed, but I was confused. I was, you could be scared. That's an emotion. Be scared in that moment, but get over it. Don't let it take over you. I was scared. I didn't know how I was going to pay my bills. I was facing an eviction. I was facing repossession. I was facing this and I was facing that. But God took care of me. Y'all, today, literally, this is my testimony. I did not know how I was going to pay my car note. They called me and they was like, your car is in the process of being repossessed. And I'm like, really? They like, yeah. I'm like, I paid it. They were like, we did take the payment, but it bounced back. I'm like, it bounced back? They're like, yeah, it bounced back. So now you're behind this, that, and the third. I was like, what? They was like, yeah, so we had to put you on a payment arrangement. Y'all, I told them, I was just like, okay, well, I'll pay this much by this date. I told myself, I was like, I'm not going back to that club. I'm just going to pay it. Like, I don't know how I'm going to pay it, but it's already paid because I already made the agreement with myself that it's paid. It's paid. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's going to be paid. They gave me to the 9th to get my payment agreement. Today is the 7th. I paid what I needed to pay on my car note. Y'all, God gonna do it every time. God gonna do it every time. Don't ask me how I got the money, just know I got it. I didn't go back to the club for it. God put that in my life. He said, baby girl, you stressed out today, but don't let this overpower you. They called me and told me that they was gonna take my car November. They told me they was gonna take my car around December 1st. And I told them, okay, well, I'll make a payment December 9th. They said, okay. It's December 7th. God said, I got you, baby. I went to church Sunday. God said, prepare to live in your new life. Stop allowing your old life to affect you. Wrap it up. God said, I put you through this so you can understand that you only need me. This is where we're going, and this is how you're going to get there. Stop telling me what you're going to do. Let me do what I told you that I'm going to do for you. Okay, period. God said, when I went to church, and I always ask God, before I walk in this church, allow me to be fed. Allow me to understand the message. Give me clarity. Give me wisdom from what you got to say to me. I walked into church. The message was, God said, I needed you alone so I could bless you. I need you to put everything on me now. This is my battle. That's what God said. So my message to you today is isolation, and how isolation has taught me and strengthened who I am as a woman, as a person, as a daughter, as a sister, as a cousin. It has strengthened me and my power and myself. Thank God for everything he has done for me. Y'all, I didn't have money to my name a couple of weeks ago. But I knew I wasn't going back to the club to get it. I was always dependent on the club. I always would go to the club when I come up short on a bill. Always. I used to get bank in the club. But I told myself it's way more than that. Majesty, get your ass together and build your resume. I got more than 2-3 interviews lined up for me. If I didn't take the time to get to know who I was and what I wanted, I would have never had a chance to show what I could do differently. God said, baby girl, I'm about to bless you, but you got to trust me. You got to trust me. Yeah. I just got a new job. And I got an interview tomorrow with another job. I went to church. God said, be prepared to take both of them jobs. I said, both of them? He said, both of them. You finna see the most money you've ever saw this year. I said, okay. God, period. He said, understand that whatever you went through is now over. That man said to me, and I don't want to say it incorrectly, he said, allow this time that you went through pain to push you into your purpose. Cause your favor to be unlocked in Jesus' name. I decree and I declare the worst is over and the best is already here. Every now and again, God will blur your sight to unlock your vision. He will throw something in there to make sure you have nothing left but him to lean on. Every now and again, he'll make it a little rough so that you have to look for him for what it is that you need. God said he is tired of me running away from my destiny. He about to put me under arrest. I don't know if this message is for me to give to you, but I know it was given to me. And I'm going to tell you what the hell my purpose was. But guess what? The purpose don't even come until you have had face-to-face with the purpose designer. When I tell you, you see him wondering what you going to do and what you going to do and what you going to do and who you going to do and who you going to do and who you going to screw. You better worry about why you in this world. You better worry about who gave you a chance to be. And that's period. Literally. Your purpose is going to be revealed, but you have to understand that you can't understand that until you meet the purpose designer. That's what I wrote. And it's like, I'm sitting here trying to figure out, well, what's next for me? What's next for me? I thought dancing was go ahead, dance, get this money, get this money, get this money. No, baby, dancing came with heartbreak. Dancing came with the wrong crowd. Dancing came with nightmares. Dancing came with fighting. Dancing came with fallout with friends. Dancing came with evil spirits. Dancing came with no good managers. Dancing came with drunk nights. I don't even know how I'm getting home. Dancing came with drunk nights. I don't even know how I'm making money on the floor. Dancing came with drunk ass nights, making so much money that I'm losing money. Dancing came with I'm dancing this person and that person forgot that this person didn't even pay me. I done made this much money. The security asking me, did you get your money from that dude? He gave you $300. I only got $50 in my bag because I'm so drunk. Literally. I had to isolate myself from that because one thing about it, I can't do dancing without drinking. I literally had to have 3-4 shots before I get in these people's face because I know that what I'm about is just this money. I can't entertain no dude that I'm not interested in, like literally. But when you in that strip club, baby, when you in that strip club, you gonna do whatever it do to get that money. And I don't know what you gonna do, but I know what I wanted to do and I know what I could do and what I couldn't do. So it was some things that they asked that will allow you to get more money, but then it was me, I can't do that. So just because you talking to me like this, I gotta get drunk to get out my head that you just asked me this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The real ones understood what I said when I said that, period. Like I said, when you get in that club, baby, it's a whole nother ball game. it's kill or be killed. It's eat or dry. Like, it's eat or be ate. It's sink or motherfucking swim. It's finesse or no finesse. It's go home broke or go home rich. Literally. But the shit you gotta go through to get that money. You know how many niggas done disrespected me? You know how many bitches I done had to swing on or get right with or like come out my character to tell, like, to make you understand that this ain't what you finna do? How many house moms I done fell out with? How many managers done fire me? How many men done talk to me and tell me I can suck their... How many niggas done try to grope on me? How many niggas done try to have sex with me in a club? I had to get out of that. Because you get to a place in your head where really I gotta do all of this just to get $5, $10 out this nigga. That shit get heartbreaking, y'all. That shit break. It's a lot of things that go on in the club, and that's what separated me from a dancer. I mean, a stripper. That's what separates a dancer from a stripper. A stripper gonna do whatever it do. A dancer, we just come in there to work, dance, and go home. I had niggas tell me I can make you get. I bet I'll make you lose your job tonight. Like, threatening me. Like, I had to call my dude, like, hey, this dude, this, that, and the third. I done literally had to slap niggas in the club. Like, not saying that's cool, because what if he had a gun on him? He could have did something to me. But because I felt how I felt at the time, and you ain't gonna disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you. And I had to get out of that. You know how many nights my mama, you know, I couldn't even call my mama to tell her that I done got us some stuff just because I don't want to hear her mouth. The strip club could have killed me. The strip club could have took me out of here. But God said, baby, you learned what you needed to learn, and now let's go. I had to put myself through solitude. Like, I really had to sit down and tell God, this ain't what I want. Show me another way. Y'all, it gets scary. It gets hard. It gets very intimidating. It gets very emotional. It gets that way because it's like, what the fuck? But through everything, I don't regret it because it has pushed me into my purpose. It's pushed me into where I want to go now. Like, I'm working at places where I never thought that I'll be. I'm on YouTube consistently now. I'm reading more. I'm sharpening my mind. I'm communicating better. I'm writing down words that I've never seen and I'm using them in sentences. Like, I'm elevating because I took the time to isolate myself. I know now that the friends that I thought I had are not my friends. I was so used to trying to figure out why me and my friend not talking today. Taking things personal. But baby, you have to understand the afflictions of these people is because of them. It's not because of you. Same thing with my mom. Now, I done been discouraged. I done been distracted a lot because of my mama say this and my mama say that. But if I allowed her to take over my mind, then I would never get to the next level. Don't allow no one to take what you feel like you are away from you. Period. Not at all. I could sit here and make up excuses after excuses of excuses why I couldn't get on this camera today. Why? Because my baby hairs ain't laid. Why? Because my eyebrows ain't done. For fucking what? For what? Dressed up and make it real fun. Period. And when y'all see me in this motherfucking dress out one day, because this dress is real cute, mind your fucking business. If I'm on a date, don't tell nobody that I wore this on YouTube. Period. So I'm just gonna read my notes, what I wrote myself to tell y'all, because I just feel like it was very heartfelt and I don't want to miss anything I say. So what I said is, I've given God full control of my life. I've asked him to put his hands on me. I was going to make a series about PTSD from friendships, rejection, how I felt betrayed from this person and that person. But God said it's more to you than that content. It's more to your story than that chapter. These next chapters does not mention the pain or the past or them. You can't change how someone has made you feel or what they've done. Only you can move forward. Why give them the power to feel as though you're bothered? He quiet now. That's what God to do. Thank them instead. Thank them for removing themselves from you. Thank them for not seeing your purpose. Thank them for closing whatever door they felt they needed to with you and vice versa. Because where you're going, they couldn't go. You couldn't elevate with them, and God saw that. So why mention what God has already dissolved? No need to bring that up. It's over with. Wish you ever will. I learned that what I said to my best friend, or what I thought was me and my best friend's business, it was not protected. Y'all gotta understand. Watch who you sell what you going through to. Your best friend got a best friend, baby. Church told me that. I went to church and they said, baby, you better watch why you going through what you're going through. It's because somebody praying on you. Somebody discussing you to someone that you didn't want them to know what's going on with you. Literally. In the end, I needed to be isolated. I needed to be alone. I needed no one but God, and he has showed me time and time again. I have been running from the past while also trying to correct it. I have been tried over and over, but I cannot respond to things like I used to. I am working on a better and newer me. I almost failed this test, y'all. This man was trying to... This man told me he wanted to help me. He was like, I want to help you with your business, this, and the third. I'm like, okay. Cool. But the man wanted to have sex with me. And I just could not get down with that. I asked him, I'm like, if you want to help somebody, then why can't you just help them? You trying to have sex with me. First of all, you're not attractive. Like, I can't get jiggy with that shit. Like, it's one thing to have sex with somebody. I mean, we done had sex for free. It's one thing to have sex with somebody, get paid for it, and just, you know, move on. But that's not where I am. Like, I am not in the mind anymore to finesse someone or to make them feel good about themselves in that moment. Because me accepting this money from him off of a favor that he wanted that way, I would not have been okay with myself. Like, I would have been okay with myself. I'd rather go through the sacrifice than to sit up here and act like I want to have sex with you, or act like I'm into you, or act like you attract me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, like, that wouldn't be cool. That's not pure. Like, God wouldn't be satisfied with me doing that. You know what I'm saying? Just to go get some money. All money ain't good money. So he was like, you should just come over here. I'm like, nah. Like, I don't want to come over there. Either you going to give me the money or you not, bro. You the one telling me that you going to give me the money. You telling me this. I'm not asking you. You told me. So if you telling me, then cool. Like, you telling me, so I'm like, okay, so where is that? He's like, but I want you to come over here. Like, no, I don't want to be under you. I don't want to be under you. I don't want to be under you. So I almost was just like, okay, I'm just going to go over here. I do need the money. I do need the money. My car need fixed and my car need paid off. Man, God said, baby girl, you don't have to do nothing you don't want to do. I'm going to get you this money. And I didn't go over there, and I went to church the next day, and God said to me, you cannot keep going back to your old patterns. You cannot keep going back to your old ways. You would never prosper. I could have went over there and got a band or two from him. But for what? For what? I'm not attracted to you in no way. Like, literally, he makes me puke inside. Like, ugh. Huh. Shout out to the girls who do that, because I can't. I'm not finna add nobody on me. And I can't do it. That's a whole nother story for another day, but that's just what it is. So when I wrote that down, because I could have went back in my past and did that, because, like, you know what I'm saying? I done that before. Like, growing up, I done that before. Like, oh, nigga done came through with some bread, and you go over there and have sex with them. Okay, cool. Like, I done did that before. Like, that's just the truth. That's just the truth. Like, come on. Like, everybody got a price. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got a price. And if you grown, be grown and admit that shit. Like, we all done some things that we ain't proud of. But I'm never going to let you put that on me today. You can't tell me who I used to be, because I ain't that person no more. Period. And that's just that. I'm a grown ass woman now. And I'm a mindful woman, you know, and I'm very understanding of who I am and what I believe in and what I deserve and what's going into me. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, for sure. I ain't afraid to say nothing that I done did. I ain't afraid to show nothing I done been through. Because one thing about it, I'm going to tell you before somebody else do. So I had to tell myself, like, I had to pray over there, like, look, God, like, please take this urge away from me because I really want to go over here and get this money. But it's just money. Do not put man before God. Do not put money before God. Literally. Do not accept money from people that you are not interested in no way. You see no future. You see no intent with. That shit gonna come back to hurt you. It's gonna come back to harm you. It's very detrimental to your mind, to your body, to your spirit. Literally, like, not gonna hold you. I became broken financially, but not mentally. Period. God said, go through all that, baby. Go through all that. Eat it up. When I tell you I got you, I got you. That's one person that has never let me down. I've been close many a times of losing my life. God has walked me away with no bruise. Like, bruises not found. Literally, sometimes I'll be like, damn, I can't believe I'm still here. Y'all, I got into a bad car accident one year. My car was... I'll have to find pictures to show you. I don't know where I'm going to find them at. I got to find them. But my car was damaged. I walked out of there with a bitten tongue. My tongue was bitten. I had bit my tongue and a piece of my tooth had chipped. Y'all, my car child, it was terrible. I got into another wreck like a year ago. I ran the red light trying to go get a seafood boil. I ran the red light. I hit somebody. My car spun. It was me and Marlo. Why is this? It was me and Marlo in my car. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. I was driving and I was on one road. I ended up on another street, around the corner and down the street. My car had spun, me and my dog. I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. I left the scene. I didn't try to leave the scene, but my car was someplace I didn't know and I only knew how to get home. Y'all, I walked away. God has been so good to me. I walked away without a ticket. I walked away without a bruise. I walked away with a life not took. I walked away with my dog still breathing. I walked away perfectly. That was a perfect moment for me. And nothing is perfect, but that was perfect. My car spun at least 3 streets. I'm kid you not. I kid you not. The police asked me what happened. I honestly didn't know. I just know I ran the red light. They asked me, was my dog good? Marlo was good. They said, okay, never leave the scene. We're going to write this and we're going to do this. No ticket, no nothing. I could have killed someone. I didn't know who was in the car who hit me. It could have been a child, an innocent person. No matter what, it was an innocent man, woman, whoever in that car because I was at fault. God bless me. And in my heart, I could not. They didn't even know who I was. They didn't find me. I called the police and I told them what happened. I told them what happened because it was my fault. God walked me away from that. The situation that landed me in jail. Just know, it was a dangerous situation. I could have died. I could have killed someone. It was that crucial. But God allowed me to walk away. He allowed me to walk away. I'm not finna go back to what I used to do, and God done brought me this far. Since my situation, since August 21st, it is December 7th, I have not walked back into the club. I've literally been living off of God. No money coming in. But you can't tell me that my God ain't powerful. You can't tell me that he not real. From August to December, I had to really isolate myself. I always was tell myself, I used to go off hiatuses and go MIA and this, that, and the third, but I never made no progress. I just would go MIA. Since I've been MIA, since I done stopped dancing, since I done gave up on my friends, since I done gave up on my relationship, God has pushed me closer to him than I don't know what. Literally, baby. Literally. I ain't finna let nobody tell me who I used to be. I know where I'm going. I know who I am today. From August to December for a stripper, that's a long ass time to not be making no motherfucking fast money. Okay? Okay? Like, don't tell me what God ain't gonna do. God said, baby girl, ain't no way I'm finna take you through all this. You ain't gonna get no compensation. 2022 owe me a lot of years, a lot of pain. But God said, you give me 7 praises, I'll give you 7 years of your life back. That's what he said, and that's what I know. 7 years ago, I was 18 when I got introduced to the strip club. But God finna turn it up for me. I used to tell myself, damn, I should have took off and started my YouTube at 21 and 22 and 23. But God said, now you can start your YouTube. Now you can put who you are out. Now it's time for you to elevate. Because you had to go through this to get here. And I thank God for that. I'm here. Y'all, before I made this video, it literally took me 10 times, 20 to 20, 20 to 20, 20 to 20, 20 times, literally. 20 to 1,000 times to make a video trying to explain myself. God said, we can't do that video. I recorded that video like 80 times, I promise you, I kid you not. But he said, today, I'm going to allow you to speak fluently. I'm going to allow you to speak smoothly. I'm going to allow you to speak to these people with a clear mind, not just rushed. Literally, God said, I'm refusing to let my hands off you, baby girl, but you got to keep your hands on me. Okay? Everything was a drought. Everything was a drought. From August to December, everything has been, this whole year, like when I went through my breakup in April, from April to December, it has been fucking rocky. Literally, I've never not been able to pay my bills. I had never not been able to keep up myself. I never not been able to shop. I never not been able to have food in my house. I never not been able to buy dog food for my dog. I've never not been able to buy my mother a Christmas gift. I've never not been able to do this and never do that. Like, literally not ever until now. But I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. Like, I'm good. God just soaked everything up for me. Like, it was a drought, but the rain is here. I'm growing. God said, baby, one thing they can do is take away your branches. They can't take away your roots. They can't take away what's in you. They can't take away what's inside of you. So many people try to focus on what they look like on the outside, but dirty as fuck in the inside. But one thing about it, I'm clean both ways. My uncle always tell me, baby, you beautiful, but that's only skin deep. Your insides need to match your outsides. Period. And that's just that. Literally. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because this meant so much to me. Like, I cannot wait to just elevate. Like, elevate my YouTube. Elevate the growth of my YouTube. Because I'm so ready for the world to see me. I'm so ready for the world to see me. We is on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And we're almost close to 200. So I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Like, I'm literally super excited. I can't wait to have my podcast. Like, I cannot wait to just get out there. Like, this was the personal episode But it's like I don't know how to break down my podcast and my personal episodes with y'all. Like, I don't know. I'm figuring it out. Can't you make a playlist of some shit? I don't know. My cousin's supposed to teach me. But she be busy, so it is what it is. But I felt so good getting that all out. And I covered everything in my notes. Let me make sure. This means so much to me. Y'all actually write stuff down. Yup. For sure. So, yeah. That is what it is about isolation, baby. Take that trip by yourself. Shit. Don't answer that phone call. Block that number. Clean out your phone. Delete that thread. Throw away them pictures. Get rid of all that shit that you no longer need, that no longer serves you. Isolate yourself. Put yourself in solitude. Elevate yourself. Baby, we living through soft era now. This a bad bitch soft era for me. And that's just that on that. I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. The next whatever the fuck this is. Because I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. But thank you guys for listening. And I hope you guys enjoyed this personal vlog. Because I did. And thank you. Just thank you so much. See you guys in the next episode of Magic. Peace.